What's going on, guys? So in this video I'm gonna go ahead and do my review video on My Little Pony Season 7 Episode 7. And because since these episodes come out in Canada, like they're one episode ahead of us when they come out in Canada, so which means that this episode actually came out a while ago. So that's why I've kind of been holding off on doing these review videos, just to take it a little bit slowly. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my review video on that episode. Alright, so it first starts off with AB and Sweetie Belle trying to help Scootaloo get into Cloudsdale. So they helped her go faster on her scooter, and then Scootaloo rode off this ramp with her scooter, which I thought was pretty brilliant for Scootaloo, and she actually did end up reaching Cloudsdale with Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom's help, and that's where Scoots also met Artie's parents. And Scoots was totally screaming with excitement, but I'm not gonna lie, that did kind of get annoying after a while, but I was so excited to see Artie's parents as well after all these years, and that's where the parents found out that Scootaloo was doing a report on Artie. That's where the parents had also claimed that they were also a big fan of Artie, and Artie's parents have very interesting name. I think the dad's name is Rainbow Blaze, and the mom's name is Windy Whistle, which I think is actually a pretty cool name. And so Scoots goes into the home of Artie's parents, because I think Artie lives in a house of her own that we've seen before. But Scootaloo went into the house to get a little tour of it, and then at one point Scoots told her parents that Artie is a Wonderbolt. And so in the next scene, Scoots and the Artie's parents met up with Artie. However, they ended up calling out to her name really loudly with some like speaker or microphone or something, and that's where I knew Artie would get embarrassed by her parents, though, by their excitement and compliments, like, just unexpectedly showing up. And so when Whistle started socializing with Spitfire, and it was kind of funny the way Rainbow Blaze was getting all emotional towards Artie becoming a Wonderbolt. So after the Wonderbolts went back into their building, Artie wanted to speak to Scootaloo, because I knew that Artie would find out that Scootaloo brought Artie's parents. And so Artie told Scoots that they could be embarrassing to her, just as I predicted. So then at a Wonderbolt event, Artie did some cool stuff with the Wonderbolts I think it was at some like Wonderbolt show, and it was indeed impressive. However, her parents embarrassed her again, and they even managed to fit in some fireworks as well, but the designs of the fireworks were pretty well done. But unfortunately, her parents kept at it with embarrassing her at the Wonderbolt things that Artie did, like even for the smallest things, like really that weren't as big as all the other cool stunt things that she did. And then once Artie got back into the locker room, her parents cheered her on just for hanging up a towel. And so that's where Artie finally snapped and told them off. Apparently, the parents didn't take that too well, and even though they were being pretty ridiculous towards Artie, but Scoots did not like the way that Artie spoke to her parents, because it made them cry because of how pissed Artie got at them. And Scootaloo really didn't take that Artie's reaction towards her parents too well either. That's where Artie kind of felt bad for the way she treated her parents, and in a way the way she treated Scootaloo by setting a bad example. And so after Scoots left the locker room, Artie chased after Scoots to address some more things to her. And Scoots had a book of pictures consisting of all of Artie's best moments. And so there was a pic in Scoots' book of Artie's pics that showed a moment of Artie when she was happy, but she didn't actually win something. And so they showed that flashback of Artie when Artie lost something, but it was interesting to see all of the other Pegasus ponies at at the at that younger age. Though, but that flashback of Artie when she was younger just showed how crazy her parents were when it came to cheering her on, and how they get overexcited about Artie's achievements, even if though they're the smallest ones, like the ones that they showed in this episode. Like even just for signing an autograph, really, they got excited about that, and then basically some of the things that Artie really did not need, um, really, to be honest, from her parents. And so that's where Artie had to make up to her parents for taking them for granted. And this scene was really cool and it was really moving. So Artie and the Wonderbolts flew, like they managed to paint themselves with rainbow colors, and they drew a heart over, they flew up in the sky and managed to draw a heart over a cloud that Artie made in the shape of her parents. I'm not gonna lie, I almost shed a tear during the scene, and so did Artie told the class her story, or so Scootaloo. That's where Scootaloo told the class her story on Artie. And so overall, and so, overall, I really did enjoy this episode, and I'm really glad I got a chance to see Artie's parents after all these years. And the message was pretty well written as well. So yeah. But I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to make. So this coming Wednesday, I will be leaving for Camp Kanakuk. Again, irrelevant, but I think I need to address this. But for those of you who do not know what Camp Kanakuk is, it's a Christian sports camp that I go to volunteer every year. I'll be doing so I'll be doing a bit of maintenance down there and a bit of other fun stuff as well. And I'll be gone for like 3 weeks, so this is probably gonna be my last vlog for a good three weeks or so. And just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that. But anyway, so this is my review video on My Little Pony Season 7, Episode 7. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Alright, thanks guys. Alright, bye.